Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be making a bow inspired from Kiki's delivery. It's an animation movie if you are familiar with it. Okay, to start we will need a yarn. I'm using a 4 ply acrylic yarn and I'm using a 4 mm hook for this. Please excuse the condition of my hook. It's kind of like these rubber ones tend to become dirty after a while, even if you don't use it much. Okay, and a needle for weaving the ends. So to start with, we will need to chain about 45, and to start chaining, we will need to wrap the yarn around our finger like this, and okay, finger like this. Take the hook like this and then pull this out. Okay, and to start chaining, we will chain like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will continue to the end. Okay, so I've finished chaining 45, and now we will continue. Now, if you look at this closely, we will go into the back side of the chain. Like if you can see these spaces behind the chain, we are going to work into those. To start with, I'm going to yarn over and work into the stitch. Sorry, my bad. Okay. You go inside these and then yarn over, pull through all 3. Again, yarn over, go into the next space, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And we are going to do these half double crochets till the end. Okay, so I'm left with just a couple of these half double crochets left. Let's continue. Okay, so this is the last piece. Okay, and now I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and now I'm going to do half double crochets in the back loops only. And to do that, I'll yarn over, okay, and go into the back loop like this and yarn through all 3. Yarn over, go into the next back loop, take out the loop, take it out of all 3. Okay, again like this, we'll go through all 3. This Okay. We will continue to the end. Okay, I'm back. I'm left with just a couple spaces. Okay, I'm left with 3 spaces. Okay, I'm gonna continue this. And this is our last stitch of this row. Okay, I'm going to chain 1 again, turn my work, and again I'm going to do half double crochets in the back loops only. Okay, so I'm done with 5 rows and it looks something like this. This is the front part and this is going to be my back part. So we are going to slip stitch both ends like this. Okay. Just go into any spot that is like facing it. Okay. Okay, so we are done slip stitching and now I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to leave a little bit long, like approximately this long. I'm going to leave this long strand to attach our tail at the end. Above part is done. Now we are going to work on the tail. To start, we will need to chain about I will be chaining about 35. You can chain like longer or shorter depending on the length of the tail that you want, and I'm going for a medium length, so I'm going to chain 35. This. Okay, I've chained 35, and again we will be making half double crochets in the back loops only, and like this. Yarn over, go into the back loop of the chain, and yarn over and pull out and pull this through all 3 loops. Again, this and this. I'll complete this and meet you. Okay, so I'm done with this row and now I'm going to chain 1. Okay, so I'm done with my first row and I'll chain 1 this and turn around my work, and now I'm going to make a decrease, and for that I will yarn over, go into the first space, and this time I'm going to work in the both loops. I'm not like we did earlier in the back loops only. No, not like that. We're going to do this. Okay, and pull through 2 loops only. You'll be left with 2 loops on the hook. Again, yarn over, go into the next space, pull out, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, and then we will continue making our regular half double crochets like this. Okay, so I'm done with the second row as well, and I'm left with last 2 loops, and again I'm going to make a decrease. To make a decrease, yarn over, go into the space, pull out and pull through 2 loops, again yarn over, go into the last stitch, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through all 3 loops, and then you will make chain 1 and turn the work and continue. Again I'm going to make a decrease in the first stitch, pull through all 3 loops, continue half double crochets, and just like this I will do 2 more rows of this, and then I will see you. Okay, so I'm done with 5 rows, and now I'm going to chain 1 and cut off the yarn. Now we are going to sew this. I'm just gonna tie these two together before starting to sew, and just a note. Okay. I'm going to leave this end before I start sewing it together. I just did a rough job here because yeah, because I've decided to keep this part like this. Okay, and this is our front. So I'm gonna keep this like this, and tie both pieces together, but make sure that they don't overlap and the bottom part stays on the bottom and they are somewhat equal as well, like this. Okay. Don't worry about this. This will just okay. So like this, I'll just stretch it up to make sure they are equal. Alright, equal, and they seem to be equal. Okay, I'll continue to wrap it on and I'll give it a strong stretch. Stretch it up a little bit hard. Just alright. Okay. Now I'm going to weave this in the back side. First I'm going to make a couple knots so it stays strong. Just cut the previous vise. I'm going to just like make a couple knots before I start to weave. And please subscribe if you like this and tell me any suggestions if you have in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.